Hi guys, welcome to the SLC video exclusive for Patreon members. So we'll start with the Euro USD, we'll look at the Pound USD, we'll look at the Aussie, and we'll look at dollar yen as well, because it's really interesting what's going to happen to the dollar yen. We should probably be seeing it fall because of those yields fell yesterday and they got dumped quite hard. SLC below is at 99.90 and the one above is at 101. Yep, 101. So you can see why their stops are just above that high. Do note we've got resistance, monthly resistance at 101.07. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, admittedly. And we've got a bit of time left of the month to go. So we know we've got some time for it to accumulate and go sideways in order for it to break above. If we do, we are a buy here. And we're going to see an interchange of the smart traders where the buyers are going to be profiting. So we're going to, currently the sellers are profiting, but we want that to really interchange. And then we know, where potentially this is going to be a bottom. This tells us what the profitable traders are doing. And you see how, they're increasing their sells. They decreased their sells. So we came up a little bit and then increased their sells. And then they decreased their sells. And so a decrease of sell should point up. So this is why you want to use the profit ratio and you're looking for an interchange there. So monthly pivots here. So you're looking to potentially buy because we've got an agreement here and we've got a technical agreement. So how legit these candles are, it just might want to take liquidity out, out of the equation. Pound USD. And I'll show you a pitchfork chart for that actually quickly. See the Pound USD, we've got this resistance line here and we hit it dead on. So 115.37 is going to be a resistance. At 113.83 should be a support. And we've got this 50% line, which is your swing high, swing low, 50%. And that's at 113.31. So be careful if we breach that level, because then we can probably come down to 109.57 for a bounce. Okay, so that's a key level of your trading this. Be careful today because we've got CPI, and I'm totally not going to be trading today. I'm just going to be watching things. So be careful of that level. We could be okay above, and we could probably target resistance, and then we're going to do this, the zigzag motion, and inevitably we'll have a break there. We'll have a break here. So we are set at the high level, a little bit sideways, and we might have an interchange. Stop loss cluster above at 114.27, 113.55. So it might just want to go up and down, get those stops. And AU, and look at UJ as well. So liquidity, so it was 5.61 before, it's 5.4, so it hasn't really taken out much liquidity out of the market. It might just still want those stops. Note that we are a sell here, they've gone long. By going long, we should see price fall. So we're possibly going to get those stops there, 63.50. It's 50 pips away, it's possible. They really should have got out, but they didn't, they just moved their stops lower. 64.60. So that's that. That looks a bit ominous. And we'll look at UJ and then we'll wrap up. And we are a buy sideways, but they are going long ever so slightly, so we maybe can fall. The sellers are, the buyers are, dominant, and so they've been profiting for ages. These smart traders, a bit of an interchange here, a bit of chop, and then the sellers. The buyers came in, the smart traders. So they're definitely the profit ratio, then toggle buy and sell. And you want to try and do what these guys are doing. Then they're normally right. So the one above is at 146.75 and 145 on the dot. And so we've got stops all the way up there, which is really scary. It's really crazy. 151. 500 pips away and they've got their stops up there. It's bonkers. So some levels there. So it looks like we're probably going to get one above. 45 pips away. It's possible, isn't it? Maybe grab that. Look for shorts as long as we're below the monthly pivot at 147. 148.05. If we go above, then reverse your bias, because we can probably come up and get those stops up there. So be careful. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you very much for subscribing, and I'll speak to you guys on Tuesday.